before we get started with this video, I now sell merchandise. So if you're interested in buying a t-shirt or a mug, I have a link to my store in the description. I really appreciate anybody that purchases any one of my products. How are you guys doing? It's your boy Jermaine from Hognose Hogs back with another video. And the 2003 Hognose breeding season is upon us. I've been seeing a lot of people posting their babies hatching out, and I currently have 3 females that just had their prelay shed for their second clutch, and I have another female who's in prelay shed for her first clutch. And my first wave of hognose eggs should be hatching in 4 weeks. So I want to make this video that's going to be visual. I put together a PowerPoint just to visually show you what I could produce this year for the people that are maybe newer to hognose snakes and are not familiar with the morph names and stuff, just to actually show you what I could be producing. So let's get to the PowerPoint and let's see. So the first pairing we're going to start off is the Granite Jungle to my Pure Lemon Ghost Woma. I got my Granite Jungle from Kevin Rhodes, and I got my Pure Lemon Ghost Woma from Jeff Gelwood. I actually did this pairing last year, and I'm really excited to see what I'll get this year. So here's some pictures of what I hatched out last year. About half of the clutch were more Lemon Ghost Woma, had that nice pattern, and then some of them were more normal looking hognose snakes that had a lot of contrast between the background and the saddles, almost making them look Arctic. So as you can see on this picture right here, on the right hand side, you have a really nice one that has the Woma pattern, the yellow in the background, and then to the left you have more of a normal hognose snake. So I kind of get a little bit of both because I'm dealing with polygenetics. You don't really know what you're going to get, which actually makes it more exciting. So this is probably my most anticipated clutch again this year, and that's going to be the first clutch to actually hatch this year, the first week of June. So the next pairing I have is my Arctic Conda to my Arctic Conda. That's 100% het Mai Tai. So if you don't know what a Mai Tai is a visual sable toffee. So the male has both of those genes, one copy of both of those genes, and he's also 50% het for lavender. So it's a 50% chance that he carries that gene as well. And the Arctic Conda, that's Tofu, this will be her 3rd time breeding. The male, this will be his 1st time breeding. So she produced a lot of eggs, and like I said, she's getting ready for her 2nd clutch. And this combination has the most possibilities. It's actually 9 possibilities that I can get in terms of what the babies will look like. I can get normals, normal condas, normal super condas. I can get just Arctics, Arctic condas, Arctic super condas, and then I can get the super Arctics, super Arctic condas, super Arctic super condas. All the babies will be 50% het for Mai Tai. And if the male truly carries a lavender gene, they will be 50% het lavender as well. Like I said, these won't be any visuals because I don't think the female has any recessive genes that I know of. So I'm just expecting some normals, some Arctics, and super Arctics from this clutch right here. And here's a picture of the first clutch. So this was my Arctic Conda female when I paired her to a super Arctic Conda. So this is just a visual representation of what an Arctic super Conda looks like. We have an Arctic Conda, and then we have the super Arctic. So super Arctic Conda, and super Arctic super Conda. The next pairing is going to be my 100% het leucistic paired to my 50% het leucistic. So I got my 100% het leucistic female from Jason Taylor a couple years ago, and I got Curry, who has extreme red lineage. He's also 100% het albino. I got him from a lady named Wanda who used to post on kingsnake.com. So I'm really hoping that the male actually carries the leucistic gene. I really want to see if I can prove him out. So there will only be 2 potential snakes that come out of this clutch. They're either going to be normal or they're going to be visual leucistics. So if I produce all normal babies, then that's probably an indicator that the male doesn't contain the leucistic gene. But If I do pop out a leucistic, that lets me know that he is no longer 50% het, he's actually 100% het. And for example, if he does carry the leucistic gene, and all the normal babies would be 66% het leucistic, or 66% chance of carrying that gene. If he doesn't carry the leucistic gene, then all the babies will look normal and they'll be 50% het leucistic. And then my last pairing that's going to go this year, I paired my Super Arctic Superconda to my female that's possible Arctic. I don't know if she's Arctic or not. She could be normal, but she does have Arctic characteristics. So that's why I paired her to my Super Arctic, because I know that for a fact that I can prove her out. So the Super Arctic Superconda was actually a snake that I produced 2 years ago. And there's only going to be potentially two visual types of hognose snakes. So let's say that the female actually turns out to just be normal. She doesn't carry the Arctic gene. Then all the babies are going to be Arctic condas. But if she is indeed an Arctic, then I'll have 50% Arctic condas and 50% super Arctic condas. So like I said, that'll be really easy to tell if the female is actually Arctic or not. That's why I paired her with my super Arctic super conda. And that is it for this video. Unfortunately, I don't think my eastern hognose snakes are gonna produce any eggs this year. She's not gravid. She's eating so sporadically. She eats a few times and then she skips a few times. So I don't think that's gonna happen. And I will be vending at the Daytona Reptile Expo this year. It's gonna be August 19th through 21st. I will be in the smaller first room, booth number 634. So if you plan on attending that expo, feel free to stop by my table and see what I got. I look forward to seeing y'all. And I appreciate y'all for watching yet another one of these videos. Peace out. And I now have a Patreon account for those who want to support me even further. Here you will have access to exclusive videos, giveaways, as well as discounts. The link will be in the bottom in the description. And if you purchase Reppy links, feel free to use the discount code ShovelHogs to receive 5% off of all purchases.